Let's talk a little bit about complex numbers. Now remember that a complex number is one where we have I equals the square root of a -1, and therefore I squared equals -1. And so what we can do is a plus bi. This is the standard way to write a complex number. So let's take these two and let's write these as a complex number. So this one would be, I'm just going to go 3/2. I'm going to put this 2 over each thing, plus or minus. This would be the square root of -1 times the square root of 8 over 2. So let's fix this a little bit more. This is I, and you'll notice the square root of 8 is 2 times the square root of 2, and then square root of 1 is I, and that's over 2. Well, these 2's can be canceled, so I have 3/2 plus or minus the square root of 2i. And I want to make sure that my square root doesn't go over my I. And so that's my answer to that one. The next one is, let's do this again, 8 over 4 plus or minus, let's say the square root of 16 times the square root of -1 over 4. 8 over 4 is 2, plus or minus 4i over 4, which is 2 plus or minus I. And that would be my answer that I would want to give for a quadratic equation.